world just sinks around us, it's easier to choose. We all just came to party and there's nothing left to lose. Yes, monetary systems without usury. That's a very good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, let's make it clear as well, under that Mosaic covenant, usury is forbidden.
Yes.
So what we're doing at the moment is against the law.
Right, yeah.
Smoking cannabis is not against the law. Smoking cannabis is a breach of policy, which is what legislation is.
Right, okay, good.
But usury, every time you make a mortgage payment, you are breaking the law. That's what people got to understand. And that's very clearly set out in the Torah and in the New Testament, basically.
Okay, good. Well, that's that clear then. So basically, that's probably why the King of Qatar actually woke up on one of the days and actually paid off the mortgage of everyone, so he could actually free them all from debt.
He did that.
He did that, yeah.
No, it's quite funny. There's a South part like that where Kyle, the young Jew, is in the square and he gets a credit card, an unlimited credit card, and takes everybody's debts on board, which is again a great metaphor for the prophecy. And again, South Park is a parable in this. There's people there who worship the economy. We cannot anger the economy. And I say you've got to watch it. It's just genius.
Yeah. Well, basically, yeah, I thought that was quite a good idea. Get an infinite credit card and pay off all the debts, and everyone can be free of debt.
That's kind of what I'm doing. I've already done that, actually, because when I went to the Bank of England as Dolores, I delivered a notice to them cancelling the national debt. So I've taken on board the national debt. And that doesn't no longer exist. And I've got to say, that was a funny one. Going there as Dolores, one of the interpretations of the whore of Babylon is not the evil figure, but the whore means the ruiner, the despoiler of Babylon. Right. So I went there as Dolores, the divine divine feminine, long red wig on, fluffy pink jacket on, and heels.
Fantastic.
And the Bank of England had to shut because they wouldn't let me in. So I shoved the notice under the door and said, "Hey, I've served it on you." Yeah. And then this queue formed because there's about 20-25 minutes where nobody come. The police don't come, basically, as you'd expect them to. So I'm titting up and down in front of this crowd, telling them all about, you're making money from usury, you know that's wrong. You know it's being used for war. You know it's being used to drop white phosphorus on children. Now imagine you've got children. I want you to go home tonight when you look at your children and think what you feel about somebody who was funding the dropping of white phosphorus in your kids. And of course that's what you do. You appeal to a human being and their conscience. Most people didn't know where to look, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I bet Dave. I can imagine.
Then of course the police actually arrive, and I have to start the conversation. I have to tell you this, that I'm actually the Lord Jesus Christ, and therefore I have the authority of the law, and and I speak to you on those conditions.
What did they say to that?
This guy just looks at me. Obviously, I'm already dressed as a woman. I'm already trying to go to the Bank of England. I'm already telling him about the national debt as well. So he's kind of like this. Obviously, this is a very strange day. That's what I like about these things. The police. It's kind of something unusual. I did another one where I tried to serve something on the Queen at Buckingham Palace, but there's no way you can do it. So I'm titting up and down for half an hour outside Buckingham Palace, and I see this police car watching. Eventually, these cops come across, and they say, "What's going on here?" Then I said, what do you mean? And the guy goes, "Well, it all looks a bit strange." And I turn around and say, "Well, I wasn't aware that was actually against your law. You're looking strange." And then he tries to tell me we can't film, and I just tell him, "Well, we were actually operating under common law here, mate. You don't know if you know about common law, but I'm not causing harm, loss, or injury to anybody, so we're entitled to film."
What do you say to that?
This guy obviously realised by this time this was going to be a whole lot of hassle. I obviously knew what I was talking about in terms of law. And the Dolores thing is great, because obviously as me, people think I'm some sort of posh ex-public school boy. People think I'm some sort of posh ex-public school boy, which I'm not, but they think those sort of people are fair game. If I'm a tranny, I'm less fair game. In this age of different gender politics, these people are very scared in case this whole thing, they've got a whole load of bunch of foaming activists at them for being, transphobic or whatever.
Yeah. Let's pause and have a think about that. I've got to think about that before. Communication helps us see eye to eye, using our reason and then questioning why. It's not so different, the place where we come. So let's build a future